Good morning all of you. Today we will continue with the chapter sentence and types of sentences. This is lesson number 1. Okay. So as you know that in the previous video lesson we have discussed about sentence, subject, predicate, types of sentences, imperative sentences, declarative sentences, exclamatory sentences, right? So now we will discuss simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence. As you know, we have discussed simple sentence earlier. So now in this video we will discuss about complex sentences. Okay, so let's begin. So what is complex sentence all about? Complex sentence have one main clause and one or more subordinate clause connected to the main clause. Okay. So for understanding this, you have to understand what is main clause and what is subordinate clause, right? As I have told you that main clause is what? For example, when I reached there, Jatin had left the place. Okay, so Jatin had left the place is a main clause. So now the question arises that okay, Jatin had left the place is a main clause. But how you can say this that Jatin had left the place is a main clause? Why? Because it is a main clause because this sentence can stand on its own and it is providing us a complete thought. Okay? And subject is present in this sentence, right? So that is why it will be termed as a main clause. What it will be termed as? Main clause. Okay. And the sentence which cannot stand alone on its own, it will be termed as what? It will be termed as subordinate clause. Okay. When I reached home. So this is what? This is an incomplete sentence, right? Right or not? Can you say it as a complete sentence? No. Because when you read this, when I reached there, right? So after that you will ask, okay, when I reached there, so what happened? Right or not? So after that we have added a main clause here that when I reached there, Jatin had left the place. Okay. So now after joining main clause with the subordinate clause, the sentence is complete. Right or not? So now it will be termed as what? It will be termed as complex sentence. Why it is a complex sentence? Because in a complex sentence, subordinate clause as well as main clause, both the clauses are present. Okay students, now come to the second example. He did not wear his coat because it was not ironed. Okay, so he did not wear his coat. He did not wear his coat is what? It is a main clause. Because if you read this sentence, he did not wear his coat. So as you can see that this sentence is complete and it can stand alone on its own. And it is providing us a complete meaningful information also. So that is why it will be termed as main clause. What it will be termed as? Main clause. Okay. Now when we talk about this one, because it was not ironed. This is what? This is a subordinate clause because it cannot stand alone on its own. And this sentence is not providing full information, right? In the first sentence, subject is also present, he, right or not? So that is why the first sentence will be main clause and the other sentence is what? Subordinate clause. When we join both the sentences, it became complex sentence. Why? Because in a complex sentence, both the clauses are present. Main clause also and subordinate clause also. Okay students, hope you have understand complex sentence properly. When a sentence can stand alone on its own, for example, Jatin had left the place is termed as what? Is termed as main clause because it is providing us complete meaningful information. Subject is also present in this sentence. So that is why it will be termed as main clause. But when the subject is not present and most important thing is that the sentence cannot stand alone on its own, then it will be termed as subordinate clause. For example, because it was not ironed. Right? Now, this is a note. What is the note here? When the subordinate clause comes first, a comma should be used to separate the two clauses. So what it has been said here, that when the subordinate clause. So you can see in the first sentence that subordinate clause is written first. Right or not? So whenever subordinate clause will come first, you have to write down the subordinate clause. After that you will put a comma over there and then you will write down the main clause. This is most important information which you have to do always. Okay? What is the second note given here? When the main clause comes first, a comma should not be used to separate the two clauses. But when the main clause will come first, when the main clause will be written first, then there is no need to put a comma. Okay? As you can see in the second sentence, that he did not wear his coat is a main clause. So after that we have not put a comma. Okay? Because we have written main clause initially at the starting. So there is no need to put a comma over there. Okay? But since in the first sentence subordinate clause is written, so there we have put a comma. Okay, students? Now we will understand compound sentences. Okay? So these sentences have two or more main clauses connected to one another by a coordinating conjunction. Okay? So these sentences have two or main clauses. Okay? So compound sentence is what? Compound sentence is a sentence where only main clause is present. Okay? Where which type of clauses is present? Only main clauses are present which are connected to one another, means they are connected to each other through what? Through coordinating conjunction. Is it clear? Now we will take some example to understand it in a better manner. I believed her, for she never tells a lie. So for is what? For is here coordinating conjunction. Okay? Vibhu called his friend and he came at once. Vibhu called his friend and he came at once. And is what? And is coordinating conjunction. Okay? Now we will understand transformation of sentence. Okay? So a good piece of writing contains varied sentences, right? Simple, complex and compound in a balanced measure. So we should have the skill to transform a simple sentence into a complex or compound sentence and vice versa in order to make our writing effective and interesting. Okay? So here we are talking about transformation of sentence. How you can transform sentence from a simple sentence to a complex sentence, from a simple sentence to a compound sentence. As you know that we should know how to write a sentence in a proper manner, right? So that our writing should be in an effective manner. So now we will understand how to transform a sentence from a complex to a simple or from a simple to a complex. Okay? So first of all we will understand simple to complex. Okay? A simple sentence can be changed into a complex sentence by expanding a phrase into a subordinate clause, which may be a noun clause, adjective clause or an adverb clause. Okay? So what it has been said here, that if you want to convert a simple sentence into a complex sentence, what you have to do is that you have to expand the sentence. What you have to do? You have to expand the sentence. Okay? Which may be a noun clause, adjective clause or adverb clause. By adding a noun, by adding adjective, by adding adverb as per the situation. Okay? So whenever you want to convert a simple sentence into a complex sentence, what you have to do? You have to expand the sentence. Okay? And you have to expand the sentence by adding noun, adjective or adverb. Okay? For better understanding, let's take an example. He boasted of his bravery. Okay. Now, this is what? This is a simple sentence. He boasted of his bravery. He boasted that he was brave. So that he was brave. This is what? This is a noun clause. Okay. Now, he painted a beautiful picture. This is what? This is a simple sentence. Now we will expand the sentence to make it a complex sentence. He painted a picture which was beautiful. So which was beautiful is what? This is a adjective clause. Because beautiful is what? It is an adjective, and it is telling about the picture, that the picture is painted in a very beautiful manner. Okay. And as you can see that bravery is what? It is a noun clause. Brave is what? It is a noun clause. Why it is a noun clause? Because it is an abstract noun. Right or not? So, you have understand it properly. Hope you have understand the topic clearly. The most important thing is that today, this is your classwork. You have to write down the chapter name, sentence. After that, you will write down the heading, complex sentences. Write down the examples, note, compound sentences. After that, you will write down transformation of sentence, how you have to transform the sentence from complex to simple, simple to complex. Then you will write down this heading. After that, you will write down this examples. Okay, students? Thank you.